Happy afternoon, everyone. I am sure that a lot of you have heard about the coronavirus that's been going around, and it's been all over the news. Well, my school has the students staying at home, as well as my sister's school, and work on schoolwork from there to try and prevent a bigger breakout in my area. I wanted to personally do some more research on this virus to help calm my own fears, and I figured other people would be interested in learning what this virus actually is. First, we need to cover what a coronavirus is. While it's common to call this specific virus coronavirus, that's not its actual name. What we in the news are talking about is actually called COVID-19. A coronavirus is actually just a family of viruses that cause respiratory illness in people. And according to OSHA.gov, the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus, these are other things that have been within the coronavirus, which is SARS, MERS, and then this one, which is the novel coronavirus, COVID-19, and it is one of the 7 types known to humans. It's one of the 7 types of known human coronaviruses. They state that it likely evolved from a virus that was in an animal that got transferred and evolved to people. Also, according to OSHA, the best way you can prevent getting this virus is just by washing your hands, wiping down commonly used surfaces like doorknobs, tables, etc., not shaking hands with people or hugging them, and it is also best to avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands and to avoid close contact with those that are sick, which seems really mean, but it is the best way to avoid getting sick yourself. It is always better to prevent catching the virus than to just respond and react to having the virus, especially since we don't even have a vaccine for this yet. Vaccinate your kids, people. Whole different issue, but vaccinate your kids. And if you don't have access to running water and soap, they state that it is best to use an alcohol-based hand rub with at least 60% alcohol, such as hand sanitizer that has alcohol in it. And make sure to always wash hands that are visibly soiled. Meaning if you can see gross stuff on your hands, you should definitely wash them. If you suspect that someone has the virus within your workplace, it is best to talk to any higher-ups that could help and get them isolated and away from people, send them to the hospital if possible. Make sure that they go to the doctors and then stay home for as long as the doctor says they need to be isolated for. You should avoid, if you are isolated, if you are isolated because you have the virus, you should avoid contact with people and pets and definitely avoid public spaces. You can get those hospital masks that cover your face and go around your ears, and the best way to wear them is to have it over your nose and under your chin so that there is very little way the air can get in and out without being filtered. And that'll help with preventing the illness and preventing the spread of the illness if you catch it. If you have a generally healthy immune system, you'll most likely be able to fight the illness pretty much by yourself. You would most likely just get medications to help with the symptoms and stuff, but it is still best to see a doctor if you believe you have it so that they can test you for it, and then you can just, you can know, and you can protect family, friends, pets, etc. So, how do you know if you have the illness? According to the CDC, the most common symptoms of the virus are a fever, a cough, and shortness of breath. I have seen people say that it is specifically a dry cough, but I haven't heard anyone refutable saying that. But just keep an eye out for that. I do know that those with underlying health issues are in more danger if they do catch this virus. Those with respiratory problems like asthma, any existing illnesses, like if you're already sick, it's definitely not going to help if you also get COVID-19. The elderly, the extremely young, like toddlers and infants, not just younger kids, and those with weakened immune systems or autoimmune disorders are all at a higher risk of catching this virus and are in more danger if they do have it. It is more likely to kill them, sadly enough. Again, the best thing to do is to prevent getting this and go to the doctors if you think you or someone around you that you're physically close to have caught COVID-19. If you're still overly worried about this issue, please go to my resources that are always in the description and start doing your own research. Don't forget to subscribe and sign in for my next video. I'm excited to see you there.